Welcome to another video, everybody. It's the 4th of July today. Me and Dad have off work, so we got a long day ahead of us. Dad and Austin are gonna start bringing in hay to wrap. Adrian's gonna help them wrap. He's gonna start, but once they bring the hay in, but he's gonna take some silage down to Criswell. While everybody's out doing that stuff, I'm gonna work on the manure spreader in here in the shop. Try to get this gearbox mounted, and hopefully by the end of the day it can be ready to go. This gearbox needs to go up here, and hopefully those holes are all lined up right. And then need to mount the what's it called, the beater and bearing, connect the gearbox and everything. Still a lot of work that needs done. We'll see how it goes. Then once they get done wrapping, we're gonna go continue working on the van. I don't think I showed any of that, but I don't remember. But this video is probably gonna come out a little bit ahead of time. I have 2 more videos to edit. That would be in timeline before this one. But this one's probably gonna come out because it's more relevant. Made a little bit of a modification right here so we can get that in. See there, cut a decent sized an area out. I had cut quite a bit out before, but not quite enough. What I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna start cutting this thing up. Try to cut right along that weld, all the way around. Try to pop this piece loose. We'll see how it goes. I'm kind of afraid it's gonna be real hard to get out. We'll see. I got this part, still a little warm, cut off from the shaft. So now I need to get that back part of it in. You can see the line right here. That's the reason you can see it. It's separated with rust. So it's gonna be a lot of fun to get that out. We'll try hammering stuff, but I have a feeling I'm gonna end up using a torch. Ha! I'm the winner of this battle. Got that piece cut off and then torched it in half. And then it wasn't rusted as bad as I thought it did, but it also got really hot in there. I'm not like it, even back through here. It's too hot to touch there. There you could. So like half of that thing's too hot to touch. The fins aren't yet, but yeah, there's a lot of torching involved in that. And look at all that rust and stuff, slag that came out of there. Quite a bit. Perfect. This is where my stupidity comes in. I'm kind of excited and really ready to have this thing on. Takes 2 people to put it on, but I can put it on pretty close. So we're gonna try it. Hopefully not get hurt, but we're gonna try it anyway. Haha, here we go. It's not that this thing's super heavy, but it's kind of bulky. Kind of have to put it in a certain way. It's probably like 70, 80 pounds, something like that. But then you also have to hold it in that position and go on the other side and put bolts in. That's why it's a 2-person job. All right, let's see if it works. Haha. All right, so that's there. Now the next problem is lining these bolt holes up. As you can see, none of them are even close. This has to be like, center, it has to be about there. Now is where the two-person part of it is. Pick it up, put the bolts in. I'm not sure how I can do this even without another 1 to 2 people. Hey, we're coming together. Maybe by the end of the day we can test it. Then it'll be the fun part. Wire wheeling all this down, taking all these splatter welds off things, weld splatters off, and painting it. I don't think we'll get to that today, but we can get it to the point where it's ready to do that today. Let's take a small preview of what the van's looking like. All right, that's enough. It's about ready to start raining, and I think it's gonna rain pretty hard again, probably pretty windy. I'm gonna quickly do my chores, which is just feed the pigs. That way, I can keep working in the shop a little bit, or go in for supper, whichever I feel like. Probably keep working in the shop for a little bit yet. Anyway, because I got the air compressor running to run the die grinder. The die grinder can take more air if you're just constantly running it than the air compressor can make. And it is starting to rain, so gotta run. Well, that sure didn't take long. A minute and a half ago, starting to spritz. Now it's just about pouring. Not quite, but getting close there.